Jen.
Oh,
Okay, maybe I did.
hi.
Now. She's totally distracted because there's a lot going on.
May is next week.
I know. That means so
Right,
much
we've
crazy.
got-
And in the meantime, we still
Got my life.
it's not, believe it or not. We have this beautiful little lawn area. Just fish through.
They're at a great price. It's a product.
When you come get those 5-yard packs of fabric. And it's going to be outside, first come, first serve, okay? But tomorrow, Friday, is also,
It's our final Friday sale.
like we said, it's the end of the month. It's our final Friday sale. And we are adding tons of kits
tons of stuff has
and
been added to
bundles
clearance.
and panels and pre-cuts to our clearance section. So all of our not local friends,
Great sale to shop.
it's a great sale for you guys
Because
for sure.
Clearance is an extra 20% off.
And it's already at least 30% off.
Yeah.
So that comes out to like 47%
Ish.
if you do the math.
So we've got some good. Sarita's been cleaning out.
Well,
so
Sarita's
we've
been
got.
getting Darcy lists, and Darcy's been cleaning.
Yeah. They've been working.
They've been working really hard. Our back room is a train wreck. Not really.
It's
We
actually
cleaned a lot
a
of it up.
very, very organized pile. But we have lots of new stuff out on the floor.
So
Liz and
I got
Matt
like 4 collections
crazy
out on the
yesterday.
floor yesterday.
Roar is up front right when you walk in the door. I'm going to go attack that when we're done today. Indigo.
Indigo Blooming
Blooming.
is out on the floor.
That is a gorgeous blue and white collection.
the Chico style.
Debbie always does beautiful blue and white. You're going to love it. We've got,
the pop cotton one that I made something out of.
yes, that might be going to retreat with us next week.
It's going to retreat with us next week.
And
Wow,
wow, I can't believe it's just out of my head.
And that other
We've
tall
talked about it a lot. Yeah, we've got, it's called Gathering, Family Gathering.
And then we're gonna start cutting.
I have a quilt mostly done with it at home.
Yeah.
We're going
I
to
just
start
started
cutting
our Lori Holt today. It's been a while since we were
Yes.
big on Lori Holt.
But this autumn line is something special, guys. We loved Autumn Love several
Loved.
years ago. That was like 6 years ago.
7 years
And
ago.
we
Long time.
loved that one. And so this is like Autumn Love Take 2.
That's what I said yesterday in my video.
Looks like we're twins or something.
We have stories. So
It
hang
has
on,
been a week.
and
with
we'll
the
tell you
twin thing.
stories in a minute.
Okay.
Um,
Anyway, yeah.
so
it's
we're
like-
going to be,
Autumn
Mary's
Love
going to
Take
dive
2.
into some of that today.
Because you're going to do the
I'm
piece.
doing the quilted scarecrow, which
And
is a completely piece quilt top.
And she's having Mary do me a kit of the applique, how to build a scarecrow.
Yes, which is freaking adorable.
So I'll do the applique version and she'll do the
I'll
piece
do the
version.
version.
There's also a super cute pumpkin one that's pieced and applique, and that's probably my favorite of the 3 projects. But there are even more projects
There's
with
more.
this one. So she's really added a lot of piecing,
And
to
there's
things.
a ton of, like, the notions. Man, you guys, it has been a while since we went all in on Lori Holt, let me just tell you. But, like, this one has the cutest charms and project bags and needle minders and tin mugs.
We may have had
and
to
washi
reorder
tape.
I need the washi tape. We may have had to
We've already had to
reorder
reorder one of the charms.
the charms
Um,
because they already left the store yesterday.
They're so cute.
I mean, and it's not often that we buy like 10 charms and they're gone in a day.
No, but these ones are that cute. Anyway, so we've got tons of stuff coming up that way. And,
And we've got a Christmas block of the month.
that I'm starting. Okay, so next week, get into why April and May are crazy. Next week is our spring retreat at the Boise Riverside Hotel. I do still have one space available.
Only one.
We were able to add last minute. So if you want to come, let us know.
This is our last pitch for it.
Very
But
last
we
shot.
are finishing what projects we're going to bring, because we have projects to give our retreat
All of our
attendees.
attendees get a huge
and
bag of swag and all
Oh
sorts of stuff.
my gosh. I'm excited for my swag bag.
Because I know what's in it.
Right? Well, and Sarita like finds things and she's like, "Oh, I added this and this," and I'm like, "Yay!" Because it's still partly a surprise for us
She's
what she
super
pulls
generous
together.
with it.
Yeah, Sarita has fun shopping for these, but it's an excellent swag bag. But
It's 3 full
we've
days
got
of quilting
projects.
and projects.
so we have the projects we're teaching and giving away, plus whatever projects we're bringing with us. So like, I am going through Blaze at home cutting stuff out.
I have so much cutting to do. In fact, the thing is, right now, they're cutting out 2 kits for me to go home and cut so I could take to retreats.
Yeah.
And I started a set of blocks yesterday, and I'm almost done with another quilt. I've got to get done before. Got to finish 3 quilts before retreat.
I finished the one yesterday, and the one I have the other one, like 5 out of 9 quadrants are done, but it's all laid out on my design wall, so I'll finish it today. So that's just been one that needs to be done because the fabric's here and out, and I need to show you guys it.
Yeah, and it'll be easier to show you once we have it in quilt.
Right?
But so much. But if you want to come to a retreat, you should. This is our local one, so you don't have to stay at the hotel. You can stay at home. And also, if you can't make it to this one, we have an awesome fall retreat. Our fall retreat's always been a getaway of sorts.
Yep.
This year we're going to be in Gooding at an old college.
We love old colleges apparently.
There, schools are our thing, especially if they're haunted.
Absolutely. The more haunted, the better.
I hope I didn't just totally have you guys be like,
and now they're like,
going.
I'm not coming. Listen, we didn't get creeped out at Albion. You're going to be fine getting out.
We're totally fine.
Albion actually has haunted houses.
Well, this one's had plenty of paranormal. It's fine.
It'll be great.
It'll be great. If you buy into that stuff, I think it's just fun. Right. Anyway, but we've got quite a bit of space left in that one, so you should
have us spend the day sewing in our pajamas, because why get dressed? I mean, by noon.
Tons of fun.
So that's
to get to spend a lot of time
on in between there.
in between.
We do.
Jen and
Sarita and I get to go to. Yeah, there's like late night sewing
coming up.
Right, you would have gotten to come with us.
Anyway, should we share a funny twin story?
Yeah, but they were playing a school that like theirs, so they combine instead of having like varsity away, JV at home. They just put them all together. And it doesn't happen very often, so we're not usually at matches with the varsity team. Plus, they were missing the varsity players, so Lily had to play varsity.
So Lily played out.
Anyway, so I'm just sitting there on my blanket with my other 3 kids and a 4-day-old lamb and watching a match, chatting with the coach who's standing behind me. There's the parent of the girl that Lily's playing with, her doubles partner, and he's over there and we're chatting, and then this guy comes up and he seems to know everybody besides me. And he's chatting with them, and then he comes up behind me and grabs my shoulders, looks around at me, like this part of my face, and he's like, how do you have a kid old enough to be in high school? And I just look at him, and I'm like, you think I'm Liz, don't you? And he's still holding my shoulders like this, and he's like, what am I doing here? I'm like, yeah, I'm her identical twin sister, and I have a child 2 years older than her oldest. And that's how I have a kid old enough to be in high school.
And Jen texted me, I was like,
who is this person? And she's like, I don't have a clue. And so
my husband and I spent like the evening racking our brains, like who is that?
And then he's like, it's a good thing I behaved and didn't just come up and put my finger in your ear or something. I was like, well, you wouldn't be the first, but okay. The assistant coach posted it on the Facebook group, like, here are a bunch of pictures from today, and I saw a picture of him behind the fence at one of them, and I was like, this guy, this one right here. She's like, oh, he's great.
I was like, oh yeah, I totally see that. All right, but yeah, but it was funny because my husband's just like, it's just a constant now.
It never ends. Now, I mean, we have been twins for 41 years, and I feel like since I moved a mile from you,
close to me, it has
it does not stop ever. Like there's not a week that goes by without something.
Well, then it's funny because I was at the elementary school the next day, and this lady walks up. She's like, "Why didn't you bring a lamb? You knew I was going to be here." And I looked at her, and I was like, "I don't have a lamb, but my sister does." And then she's like, "You have kids at this school too?" And I thought, "Yeah, I've been living in this neighborhood for 10 years."
Was she one of the kindergarten teachers?
Yeah, I think so. She goes to church with you.
Yeah,
we figured it out later. But yeah, it was like. But it was just funny
because I don't have sheep.
You have kids here, and I was like, and all I could think was like, I have lived here for legit 10 years.
Right, I've only lived over there for 2 years. And I didn't even think, like, when I moved over there, I didn't think it would be an issue. You're a mile away. We're not in the same neighborhood. I'm not even in the neighborhood.
No. You're actually not even in city limits.
I'm outside of the city. I'm technically county. You're in city. It's just never ends. She was
Well, and we had kids in the same school before.
right, we have always had kids in the same
They
school.
were at the same charter
Since your
school.
kids started school.
But yeah,
they've been
anyway.
in the same school as
It's
my kids.
like skyrocketed because she moved a mile away from me. And now we get, between that and the shop and whatnot, we get to have every day entertaining interactions on a regular basis.
Right? It's always like, so what person did you freak out today? I don't know. What person did you freak out today?
And then it's like, I don't know who they were. And then it's like, I can't tell you who it was because I don't know.
Right. A lot of times I find out the opposite end when they come see me and they're like, I met your sister. I'm like, that's who it was.
That's who it
okay.
was. Okay.
Yeah.
I know, they always have to come tell you about it.
Well, yeah. I'm sure if you see Lance, he'll tell you
I'm
all about it.
certain. I'm waiting to hear about it from him. So, anyway, that's been our week so
Always fun.
far. Oh, it's always something.
You know what? And this is where it's like, I laugh because people get so offended if you like, that's not my name, or you mispronounced it, or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys.
I have been
Listen,
misrepresented as
There
the wrong person
are
for
bigger
41
issues
years.
in the world. If somebody makes an effort to be friendly, call it
Take
good. That is perfectly acceptable. There's nothing wrong with it. If they mispronounced your name, but they're trying,
Or forgot your name.
or forgot your name, for the love, just remind them, smile, and move on with your day. If
we got offended about every time someone called us the wrong name,
I don't have the energy for that crap.
I would be the meanest, bitterest person ever.
And it's a perfectly reasonable thing. He's sitting there. He's standing there. I'm talking to these other people.
And she sounds like
we have the same voice. He's like, of course this is the person I know.
well, and I've known him for 10 years.
Right. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not. Sorry about that. I do like at this school they figured out the right question to ask, though.
So yesterday, I go to this school, and the question is, so which kid are you here for?
Right, because the last time they tried, no, it wasn't the last time. The first time they gave me her name tag was, which class are you here for? Well, I said, our second graders teacher. Well, our second graders are in the same class. So they still gave me her name tag. And I was like, close, no.
But yeah,
and then they were embarrassed. And so then the last time, I'm there to give my son medication, and they're calling up the wrong boy. And I'm like, and I didn't even think about it when they said, oh, where is this teacher's class at? Didn't even faze me because that's my daughter's teacher's name. No. And then they said, oh, William just left. Yeah, William is not my kid. I'm here to medicate mine. And so they figured out the question.
The question is,
we need the name of the child.
Which kid are you here for?
Right. And that's how we'll know
Which parent
you are.
His name.
But they figured it out, which is good because they're only in second grade. They've got to deal with us for 3 more years.
Well, when our girls were in kindergarten, it was half-day kindergarten, and we'd show up to pick up, and there was always a 1 or 2 from a distance.
Right. The secretary, she didn't know our names.
But she knew who had which car.
She knew the red Highlander went with Grace, and the blue minivan went with Charlotte. And then as we pulled up, because it wasn't unusual for us to get each other's kids, she'd go 1, 2. I'd say go back 2. Great, you come here 2. We had a great system over there.
But yeah, that would help because we had different cars, which we have tried to maintain.
Right, I started looking for a car for Tyson, and like the first 4 Subarus I pulled up were green, and I said, I can't have that one. I can have a Subaru, but I can't have. But I wanted to get him a Subaru for work.
I know. Well, it's like I could have
such a long.
I could have a
You
Ford
could
truck,
get
but it could be white.
get an F-150. That was fine, but you couldn't have a white one. We can own the same cars. They just have to be different colors.
Okay, we're done rambling because we got a lot of work to do.
We do. We've got to finish getting ready for a sale this weekend. So if you're still here, we have a sale this weekend.
You should come. Bring your friends.
Bring your friends. Ooh, Friday I will have the little lamb here.
Friday and Saturday. I told people both days.
I can bring him Saturday. Tyson's like, I'll be home. I'm like,
I know.
still
I
gonna
told
have to
people
bring Buddy.
both days.
But I have one of those like doggy runs that is just like the hexagon.
Oh, nice.
So we'll just put it outside on the grass.
So
we'll have
come see the lamb
here because we have our own petting zoo at the shop
because that's what we do now.
So my life.
Life is fun. All right, guys. I'm getting up. So we'll see you later.
All right. Oh man, if I get up,
Fine. You get up?